People often ask me about getting 3 prices for their renovation, or they'll indicate to me that they're going to get 3 prices. I got to say I'm not a fan of that. And the reason is I don't think it serves the client particularly well. And here's why. Unless the client is going to provide all the same information to the companies that they're going to get prices for, there's no way they're going to be able to get comparative prices. Because every company has their own defaults to how they're going to do something or the material they're going to use. And generally in our industry, it's a race to the bottom. Who can be the cheapest? I just don't think that serves clients well. And so if that's the game that they want to play, it's going to be very difficult for them to pick based on, sure they can get prices, but they're not going to get some of the other intangible things with that. And what I mean by that is, if they're going to pick solely by price, that's all they have. There's no leverage there. If there's any overruns or anything like that, they're not handled well. The client's going to end up with cost overruns. One of the other things that some people in our industry are famous for is lowballing and allowances. And an allowance is one of those areas where you're not sure how long it's going to take to do it. Say that a company says that they've given you $4 for your flooring allowance. So what that means to the client is that if they can find a floor for $4, then that's what it'll be. But if they go over that $4, then the client pays the difference. So if they go out and find a floor that's $7 a square foot versus $4 a square foot, they're paying the $7 a square foot. The way that we approach that is we want the client to go pick that. We give them a range that they need to stay in to sort of be within what we would call a reasonable flooring allowance. And then when they go pick it, they know it's included in their job. It's not like, oh, I only got $4 and now I'm going to go over here and go over there. That's one of the easiest ways, I guess, not the right term, but that's one of the easiest ways for clients to go over, because they keep going over their allowance because the companies have made those allowances arbitrarily low to make the number on the last page look better. So that just doesn't serve clients well. My recommendation is do your due diligence, interview the companies that you want to work with, phone the references, go see the work, and then choose the person or the company that you want to work with. Because that person's going to be your best friend for 6, 8, 9 months, depending on how long the renovation's going to be. So you have to feel comfortable about working with that person, that you're on the same team, that company is your advocate, and that they're doing everything they can to deliver that renovation project within those budget parameters. I just think the 3 price thing doesn't serve anybody well.